We're going. Our first game is against Nevada. Alright, and I'm broadcasting.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But
we are Penn State.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth.
What's up, boys? We are Penn State. When football season starts, like college football, I want to go to my first Penn State game.
On the run from inside his own
There we go.
Just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Penn State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David? Well, obviously, you want the main things, right?
That's the only thing I want.
Power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that
all right, boys.
Guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team.
There you go.
They're the leaders of the team.
Second nine.
The reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again. These dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players. They all have to play well together.
Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff. Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense and the running backs back,
Good shit. Show that. Plus.
Let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal.
There you go. There you go. There you go, Penn State. There you go, Penn State. Penn State touchdown.
It's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting this
there we go, Penn State.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nevada's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. A big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker. Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle.
All right, boys. Come here, you.
Who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will...
Wow. 1 play. Wow. Okay.
It's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit.
Okay.
This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back. From inside the 10, here he comes. Slips through the line. Oh,
Oh, yeah? I can do that too, buddy. Jesus, Pittsburgh, take it easy. 35-0. Damn.
Showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He might have been looking just to set up his offense, but he put a touchdown on the board with that 92-yard return. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7.
There you go, Dennis.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Yo. Oh.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
Sorry.
Return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Penn State set.
Nah.
Offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, it's hard.
On the last play, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Aller. Throws to the wideout. Right.
Damn.
Hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Allen. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete. And is
oh,
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
damn.
He goes down after the short return, but one
big
play to get the football back. Looking for a crease. It's Turner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Go.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Yeah.
Nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. takes over as the offense returns to the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
Yeah, because you ain't coming on my side, that's why. You don't want to come on this side, bro. Hey, sucks again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Purdy. Got it in the middle, it's Henry. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be his second time they've had to kick it away.
Block him.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 30 seconds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. From the gun to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle.
Oh, damn.
First half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the
Damn.
return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Okay. Okay.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
He sacked him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his man. It's Henry. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
I don't like RPOs, bro. So we'll do half-out base.
Paramount, they take care of the ball.
So
looking for a gap. It's Singleton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Leaves it with the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running back.
There he goes to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
Oh, wait.
And we are
I
not
don't like that. Let's try this.
After the 3-yard
Come on, Penn
pickup, they
State.
come to the line,
Oh,
2nd and
Ross.
7.
That might be a play.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the wideout.
Nice.
It's lost. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field. With respect.
Let me double check my sliders because settings. Yeah, they're on. All right.
Trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Turner. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. That pass is incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't...
Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now.
Yeah.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Allen. Grab near the marker. It's Allen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play. And
he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll run play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That's caught. It's Thomas. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Nevada will be forced to punt. Here's the return. Made a defender miss. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of the yardage he could on the punt return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Aller. That's caught. It's Hudson. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The give out of the gun. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the red zone, it's Allen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's got it on the move. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet.
God damn.
Get a fresh
I gotta get back on
at
my
the
foot.
31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
There we go.
Right back to the well. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Purdy. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Pena. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Pena. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They've held this.
Oh, if I don't.
Driven it deep. Now facing a 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. It's
We'll
a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Looking to throw, it's Purdy. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Running to Green. He now has 56 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Let's go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense will take that gift. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's Purdy. Here's the pressure. Running into the open space. Turning on the Jets. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Time to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it, so the windows are not going to be very big.
He's got it. First down and more. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's okay. The offense coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of...
Trying to beat the D deep. Touchdown, Penn State! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ashley. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Right.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in. It's Ashley. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Nevada will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Like,
Looks it in
God damn.
Really good job by the coverage
God
team.
damn, bro. Like,
the Nittany Lions going back to work on offense.
that's funny.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short.
Come on, Nevada.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We'll see if they go back to the run here on third down. To the air, it's Allard. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Sends it back in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Flushed out of the pocket.
Holding.
Breaks into the open. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Holding again.
But there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
Keep holding, bro.
They'll go to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The play action fake. Quickly complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play. It's a draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Back to throw, it's Allard. He lets it fly. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it.
Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He'll take 3.
Yeah.
And the returner goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Nevada in the run game. Here's the handoff. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Grab behind the line. It's Woods. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Ashley. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last 1st down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. To the air on 1st down. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. But a little time, lets it go. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Looking for more room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Singleton. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown!
Right, no one got to cover you?
Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Ashley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keep. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
If the Eagles do move on from A.J. Brown, one name that is now being floated around is Mike Evans. According to Matthew Berry, the Eagles and the Bills are 2 possible landing spots for free agent Mike Evans. And if the Eagles go ahead and trade A.J. Brown, look for Mike Evans to potentially be in midnight green next year. And all I can say to this is yes, yes, and yes. I don't have to sell you on the long list of accolades of Mike Evans. The guy is 32 years old and had a big injury last season. But before that, he had played almost every single game his entire career. 11 straight seasons of 1,000+ receiving yards. He is an absolute machine. He has hands of steel. He is automatic. I know he's getting up there.
It's going to be tough sledding. He
still has a lot of great football left in the tank. Mike Evans is one heck of a player, and if the Buccaneers don't want to give him his fair share of value, I'm sure Howie Roseman would love Mike Evans as a replacement for A.J. Brown. He just checks every box. Nobody has a bad thing to say about him. Former Super Bowl champion. He's played with some different great quarterbacks, and I still think he has a lot of good years left in the NFL, and he's a future Hall of Famer. I still think the Eagles keep A.J. and try to make it work with this new offensive system and keeping him there with Jalen and Devontae and all these guys. And that's not 100% next season. I'm sure they were able to come out here and do what it takes to move this guy. If the Eagles do move on from A.J. Brown, one name that is now being floated around is Mike Evans. According to Matthew Berry, the Eagles and the Bills are 2 possible landing spots for free agent Mike Evans. And if the Eagles go ahead and trade A.J. Brown, look for Mike Evans to potentially be in midnight green next year. And all I can say to this is yes, yes, and yes. I don't have to sell you on the long list of accolades of Mike Evans. The guy is on the phone to poor Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson says to him,
intriguing games this week.
And there's a pause, and Sean says, hey, enjoy this now.
This shave might have been a little closer than Owls fans
Sean
wanted.
plays, he leads the league in enthusiasm, right? I mean, he runs up and down the sideline. If he likes something, you're going to know he likes it. He's going to be a kid with a new toy. He did it, and he got the kid with one, and I'm so excited to work with him. He was glum. He's sitting back in his seat. He's got hang-dog look on his face. It smacks
This
of
is an offense that
let's
can move the
after
sticks in a
this.
whole lot of different ways.
Just
Now you're
telling
seeing
Sean,
it on the
I'm
option
sorry,
here. Great
but
job by the
I run this
quarterback. Reading the
crowd,
defense,
and
there's
I'm the
nobody
general
there
manager
taking
of this
him,
team,
so
and
he
this
puts
is
his
my
foot in the ground
choice.
and gets
It just
upfield.
feels like
And
he
he's
got
got
pushed on.
great,
That's
nice
just bad. That's
elusiveness.
just wrong.
Once he's out in the open field, he shows you that on that explosive
If
play
Ty
picking up the
Simpson
first.
is the
Didn't get
Grand
much on
Canyon
first down in
drop-off,
2nd
right?
and
And
9.
on the phone to poor Ty Simpson, Ty Simpson says to him, Coach, and there's a pause, and Sean says, hey, enjoy this night.
And it's just been that kind of
enjoy
day
this
for
night, man.
this quarterback. They have never
Pittsburgh, I'll keep this short, like your postseason.
not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a goal.
Stay out of this, please.
It's been a rough
Stay out of
day.
this.
You're getting beat down.
Stay
You're
out
trying
of
to
this.
find
No,
some
I'm
confidence
in this.
late in the game
I'm
to
this
build
close to
something
being
off
adult
of,
and making my
you
own
give up
decisions.
another sack.
No, that's the road I was talking about, son.
You are worried about stepping outside and getting hit by a car when you can very easily get hit right here. You are not old enough to be making these kind of decisions on your own, and you will not talk to me that way in my house. Do you hear me, little boy?
Oh, calm down today so I can get out of here.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground.
Get him. And how can you just sit there and not say anything? How are you actually siding with this nonsense?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to keep the peace.
Just trying to keep the peace. Why don't we go ahead and give Hayden and Jaden a grenade now so they can get a head start?
Thanks to this senior.
Stay out of this.
They're trying
Stay out of
to
this.
dictate to the offense.
Stay out of this.
Really nice
No,
blitz
I'm
call
in
that
this.
time. Run, play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays.
There are places you want.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter.
All right, thank you for having that.
Listen,
Wonderful.
stats count. Like, we all count our stats. If you look up and get 1,000 yards receiving, like, these plays still matter.
And he has a solid game. The defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
Oh, yeah, I'm Dan House.
Wants to go up top.
Oh, no.
Here comes the hit. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback. They get him at the 46.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks happen.
See you later.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier
That was good.
sack.
Sport George Sporting.
They'll run it from the gun. He did not
There are
make
places
it a
you shouldn't be dating a girl like her.
What'd you just say?
You heard me. Some
this
things
offense has to
aren't
find
meant
a
to
way to
mix.
run the football.
Do I
They
know
gotta
you?
get more
No,
creative.
and I don't want you to
Whatever it
know
looks
me.
like,
But
this
I
offense,
know
something
enough
jumps
when
out
I
at them
see
because
something
nothing
that
really
ain't
going on the ground.
supposed
Yeah,
to be.
defensively,
Man, you're
you
out of
gotta
line.
give them
You know
credit
what's
too,
out
because
of
they
line
knew
is you
that
bringing her up in
physically
here
they
like
were
it's
going to
normal,
try
like
to
it's
be
something to be
challenged
proud
up
of.
front. That was a big
Get away
MO
from
for
my
this
chair.
offense
I'm gonna
coming
get
into
away
it,
from
but
your chair
the
when we
defense, they've
finally
risen to the
speak the
occasion.
truth
Their
out
front
loud.
seven
You think
has
this is a cute
dominated this
statement,
entire
don't you?
game.
Like it's some charity project. He is not your accessory, sweetheart.
Lady, watch your mouth. You're almost my mama's age. Otherwise,
Oh, now you want to act noble? You really think
And he
she'll
never
understand
had a
what it's like
chance,
to be
just
what your
stopped
mama
cold
went
as
through?
soon as he
No,
got
she'll
it.
act woke until it
You're
gets
down
hard,
later in the
and then she'll
football
walk
game,
away.
you
They
gotta start
always
taking some
do.
chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great
No, you
job
should be
playing
ashamed
the
of yourself.
probability.
My God,
Understand
get
it
on
might be a
people
run to
fought
run
for
some clock,
dignity, and you
and
just
they
thrown
guess
it away
right,
for some
and they
post
make a
on
big play.
Instagram.
That's
Enough, Tori. Oh, you think the world is gonna look at you too and
he's
see
gonna
love?
try to hit him
No,
over the
they'll
Oh,
laugh at
damn.
you behind your back. I'm just
Job
saying
going
it to
for the
you.
big
Hey,
play
all
on
right,
second
cut
down.
it out.
Now it's
All right, you're not
third
gonna talk to
down.
my customers like that.
Guys, you're not
Well,
gonna
maybe if
give
you
up
ran your
picking
shot
up the
better,
first down,
you can
but they
stop
also
people
need
like
some
that
breathing
from
room
walking
for the
in.
punter.
You're done.
Catch in the
Done.
middle, it's
I'm a
Hudson.
regular. Here, Jessica, if you ask me.
They are still letting it fly. They're errant.
And he
Oh,
So
damn.
sorry that y'all have to go through here. This place is supposed to be a safe place.
It's not about where we are. It's about what people choose to carry inside them. Racism doesn't come
Never
from
say
one
die
color hating
attitude.
another.
I love
It comes
that,
from people who
especially
think hate comes from any
they're
color at all.
Well, not my shot.
The
Not
scoreboard
on my
right now
watch.
doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game. But I just love kids that are competing
holding.
until there's zero.
Disrespectful. Just flat out disrespectful.
Look what's on the ground.
You want to believe what I saw today? Some fool at the barbershop, sitting with the white girl on his arm, like he's proud of it. Nobody said a thing, so I did.
You said something?
You're right, I did. Somebody had to. I just told him exactly what everyone else was thinking.
Or maybe
He
everyone
is
else was
going
thinking something
nowhere.
different.
And what is that supposed to mean?
It means that maybe they didn't see two races. Maybe they just saw two people, Mom.
See, you're too young to understand. Back in my day, people had standards. We knew who we were supposed to be with. Things made sense.
What doesn't make sense to me? People finally decided to live how they want.
Oh, I see. So now everything goes, right? Okay, it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from.
Why would it? Love isn't a loyalty program. You don't need matching skin color to be a decent couple.
You don't understand how the world really is. You were raised in a bubble, posting hashtags, thinking that it's changing something.
You grew up pretending silence was the same thing as moral.
Excuse me?
We talk about values, but all I see is fear. You think yelling at strangers makes you right? That's not strength.
You watch your tone, Joshua.
I am watching it. I'm watching you twist the old days into an excuse to be
I am protecting what's left of decency.
No, you're protecting what's familiar. It's a big difference. The world's changing and you hate that it's moving without you. You say it's about values, but it's really just rules. Rules that kept everyone separate, scared.
Well, obviously this game is
those are called boundaries, in case you forgot.
And look where those boundaries have gotten us. Divided,
to do that,
angry,
they
and
need him to
still
play really
deciding
well.
who deserves to live.
They're going to
Oh,
keep
so I'm the villain now.
with the lead in this juncture,
easy it is to
and this
be
is
one
where
when
he needs
you
to
stop
have his
listening.
best runs of the year.
You'll understand one day.
Maybe. But by then, I hope I'm nothing like this.
Local woman harasses interracial couple at barbershop. What?
Got enough for the first and he's still going.
Disgusting, am I right? You're this one woman's boss. I hope she gets fired for the day.
I twisted what I said.
Oh, they did. They know what you said.
I was just standing up for what's right.
No, Mom, you were standing in the way. Now it's on.
I don't even understand how they're sharing this so fast.
That's the thing about hate. Spreads faster than the truth.
Don't lecture me. You weren't there. You didn't see how disrespectful they were.
You were the disrespectful one. There's a difference between having an opinion and humiliating people in public.
You think I deserve this? To lose my job? To have strangers threaten me?
Raised me to believe that we don't judge people we don't know. Maybe it's time we live by that too.
Takes over as the offense returns to the field.
This is Megan.
Hi, Mrs. Lawson. It's so nice to finally meet you.
You two staying in for the evening?
Yeah, we were in the neighborhood, so I just thought I'd introduce you.
I baked these for you. Josh said you like chocolate chip cookies.
That's very thoughtful. Thank you, dear.
So she can come in then?
Oh, yes.
Josh told me so much about you that you like to sing and call me food. My Nana does that too.
I don't do much of that anymore.
I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I saw your video.
Of course you did. Seems like the whole world has.
I know it must be hard having the whole world judge you over a single moment.
You're being kind. You don't have to be.
It's not kindness. I've seen people make mistakes and change. My mom used to say no one learns anything without being a little uncomfortable first.
You talk like someone twice your age.
You'd be surprised at how many people my age talk like this.
Mom, she's not here to argue. We just thought you'd want to know her.
I don't deserve your grace. I do.
You're showing up now, and that's what counts.
Mom, the world would be a better place if grown-ups sometimes would just say, I was wrong. How about that?
Well, I should try. You're baking. Before you two give up on me completely. Smells good. Eric, Emily.
What do you want?
Just a minute of your time. We don't have anything to say to you. Please.
Well.
I said some awful things. Things that came out of ignorance. And I can't take them back. But I can say I'm sorry.
Why now?
Because I saw myself through my son's eyes. And I hated what I saw. I thought I was defending something worth protecting. But all I was protecting was my own fear.
Your words hurt a lot of people, Mrs. Lawson.
I know. And I deserve
every
The give
bit
to the
of
running
what
back
came
with the
after.
shotgun.
But I want to do better.
And a nice
I
solid
was
pick up there
wrong.
before the
Takes a
defense
lot to
wrestles
admit
him
that.
to the ground.
Most people double down.
He's
Well,
piled
it's
up
never
82
too late
yards
to wake up
rushing in this
and do
offense,
better.
wanting to establish the ground game. And man, have they started the
Thank you.
season right in that regard.
Take care of each other. You deserve happiness.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that
You
one.
shouldn't be dating a girl like her.
What
you just said. You heard me.
Why would I ever leave Roman Reigns? And he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The most
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And it's not just limited to this industry. I credit the tribal chief as not only being the most ruthless character on television, and this is during an age when Tom Hardy was still playing Alfie Solomon, Blinders,
and the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, they thought they had a good plan, they'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great game.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
That the Emmy Awards
Coming to the
do
line of
not
scrimmage at the
recognize
30. It
these
would be a long
performances
field goal.
is a
They'd love to
blight
pick up
upon
the
the
field
Emmy
here on
Awards.
3rd
They
and
should be
long.
ashamed of
They'll
themselves
make the
for
stop
ripping
about
off
3
their
yards
audience
short of the
by
first
not
down.
acknowledging all
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man.
Came
Like
back
just
in August
balance,
2020.
rhythm, timing, play
Brock
calling,
Lesnar's
everything has
advocate.
worked. That's
I
why they
became
built this
the
lead.
special
They had a
counsel to the
great
tribal
game.
chief and lady just known as
He
the
will
Wise.
not get there.
And
They'll turn it
it was on the back of Roman Reigns that WWE got lifted out of the pandemic era. What was the stop when Roman Reigns came back in August 20? What is it today? 170, 167.
Aspen out the door's got to buy dinner. Aspen out the door's got to buy dinner. Oh, hold on. What? What are you doing? I'm not buying dinner. Yeah, neither am I. What?
So he took
Well, if we don't go out that door, technically she's the last one out that door.
And it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
Aspen out the door's got to buy dinner.
Starts from their own 25-yard line.
Oh, hold on.
$20 million to prop up your failed business. I decided to buy it and put it around myself. It's already done. I made my offer to the board this morning, and
He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
I decided to buy it.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
It's already done.
Pass
I
completion,
made my
move the
offer
sticks
to the
in. Let's
board
see if
this
they try it
morning,
again.
and they accept. The only condition I have
Looking
is
to
that
throw
you
on first down.
provide.
Got it in the middle of the
No, it's
And this offense is going
Line drive, beats it into left center field. That'll score Stubbs. Here comes Turner. He's going to score. The Phillies have taken the lead here in the top of the 10th inning. They lead 6-4.
create some explosive plays.
Unleashes one deep.
Line drive, beats it into left center field. That'll
And
score
it's
Stubbs.
incomplete
Here
after
comes
touchdown.
Turner. He's going to score. The Phillies have taken the lead here in the
Here were the top undrafted free agent signings. Wide receiver Tyron Montgomery signed with the Titans. Edge rusher Mason Rager signed with the Dolphins. Quarterback Jalen Daniels signed with the Bucks. D tackle Brandon Cleveland signed with the Raiders. Running back Le'Veon Moss signed with the Dolphins. Quarterback Haynes King signed with the Panthers. Cornerback Fred Davis signed with the Commanders. Quarterback Miller Moss signed with the Bears. Linebacker Jack Dingles signed with the Bengals. Edge rusher Logan Thanos signed with the Browns, who's Spencer Thanos' brothers are both on the Browns now. Quarterback Joey Aguilar signed with the Jags. Quarterback Matthew Caldwell signed with the Rams. Quarterback Jack Strand signed with the Falcons. Wide receiver Dylan Bell signed with the Vikings. Quarterback Kyron John signed with the Packers. Wide receiver Jordan Hudson signed with the Cowboys. Wide receiver Colin Lacey signed with the Jets. Tight end DJ Rogers signed with the Cowboys. Linebacker TJ Quinn signed with the Packers. Running back Anthony Hankerson signed with the Dolphins. Wide receiver Devontae Ross signed with the Chargers. Quarterback Deshaun Rucker signed with the Lions. Wide receiver Trey Wallace signed with the Cardinals. Linebacker Devin Deal signed with the Seahawks. D-tackle Carlos Allen signed with the Falcons. Tight end Josh Caddis signed with the Bengals. D-tackle Aaron Hall signed with the Panthers. Wide receiver Jamari Macklin signed with the Bills. Cornerback Jerry Wilson signed with the Chargers. Edge rusher Brian Thomas Jr. signed with the Jags. Running back Jaden Ott signed with the Chiefs. D-tackle Anthony Barnes signed with the Giants. Wide receiver Will Pauling signed with the 49ers. Kicker Will Theron signed with the Jets. Wide receiver Malik Rutherford signed with the Falcons. Tight end Khalil Dinkins signed with the 49ers. Kicker Dominic Zada signed with the Giants. Quarterback Jacob Clark signed with the Raiders. D-tackle Uso Samalu signed with the Seahawks. Wide receiver Trevo Penna signed with the Jags. Wide receiver E.J. Williams signed with the Raiders. Cornerback Elijah Cope signed with the Cardinals. Wide receiver Jaden Bradley signed with the Commanders. Quarterback Luke Atmeyer signed with the Lions. Quarterback Mark Gronowski signed with the Dolphins. Wide receiver D.T. Sheffield signed with the Jets. Running back Greg DeRozier signed with the Chargers. Linebacker Nakia Hill-Green signed with the Rams. Tackle Isaiah World signed with the Chargers. Wide receiver J. Michael Sturvin signed with the Packers. Guard Melvin Priestley signed with the Lions. Linebacker Javin Wright signed with the Bucks. Kicker Kenton Mazua, also known as the Tokyo Toe, signed with the Raiders. Donovan McCulley signed with the Dolphins. Running back Cash Jones signed with the Falcons. Cornerback Caleb Offord signed with the Raiders. Cornerback Marcus Allen signed with the Vikings. Tight end Jack Belling signed with the Falcons. Wide receiver Dane Keys signed with the Broncos. Wide receiver Amari Evans signed with the Chiefs. All-American safety Lewis Moore signed with the Dolphins. Here were the top undrafted free agent signings. Wide receiver Tyron Montgomery signed with the Titans. Edge rusher Mason Rager signed with the Dolphins. Quarterback Jalen Daniels signed with the Bucks. D-tackle Brandon Cleveland signed with the Raiders. Running back Le'Veon Moss signed with the Dolphins. Quarterback Haynes King signed with the Panthers. Cornerback Fred Davis signed with the Commanders. Quarterback Miller Moss signed with the Bears. Linebacker Jack Dingles signed with the Bengals. Edge rusher Logan Thanos signed with the Browns, who's Spencer Thanos' brother. They're both on the Browns now. Quarterback Joey Aguilar signed with the Jags. Quarterback Matthew Caldwell signed with the Rams. Quarterback Jack Strand signed with the Falcons. Wide receiver Dylan Bell signed with the Vikings. Quarterback Kyron Drones signed with the Packers. Wide receiver Jordan Hudson signed with the Cowboys. Wide receiver Colin Lacey signed with the Jets. Tight end DJ Rogers signed with the Cowboys. Linebacker TJ Quinn signed with the Packers. Running back Anthony Heck.
Ask me a Pokemon question that I don't know, win $1. All right. So we're here live at the Houston Regional Championships. We just had an Applin deck. You know, Applin's a fairly new Pokemon. How many Applin cards have there been? Well, I have no idea. So
Seven size, not damn. Over. Jesus.